but I believe the legacy and the ancestry of Black Americans is being insulted every single day. I will not pretend to be a victim in this country, and I know that that makes many people on the left uncomfortable.
Yes. And Democrats on the House Judiciary Committee were extremely uncomfortable as Candace Owens just slashed at the narratives of the people like Nadler and Ted Lieu. In fact, when C-SPAN tweeted out the video of the confrontation with Lieu, it racked up 4.47 million views in less than 24 hours. It's a Twitter record for that network. Joining me now in her first interview since the explosive hearing is Candace Owens herself. She's the comms director for Point U.S.A, and Leo Terrell, civil rights attorney. We have both sides represented here tonight. Candace, why do you think that your moment, and I watched it from beginning to end, has drawn such attention, and what has been the reaction to you personally since?
Well, I think it drew attention for a lot of reasons. I think in many ways people on the right felt vindicated. And I know that there were a lot of moderate people that came over and realized that what I was talking about were actually real issues in Black America. I touched upon the illiteracy rates. 75% of Black boys in California not being able to read is a problem in Black America. White nationalism, when Black-on-Black crime, 90.1% of all homicides against Black Americans are performed by other Black Americans. The entire hearing, in my opinion, was a hoax. The continued hoax on Black America, which comes to us from Democrats who want us ultimately to fail by focusing on something that is not harming us when you look at all of the other issues that we are facing.
Now, Leo, you watched, I'm sure, at least part of what Candace said yesterday. Your reaction?
Well, I just see right now Candace Owens is getting 15 minutes of fame, and just give me 30 seconds to prove my point. She just, again, assumed that all Democrats are hoping that Black people fail. On her interview with C-SPAN, she says that the word nationalism has been compromised or poisoned by elitists. Tell that to the people in Charlottesville. She then tried to put herself in the same category of Donald Trump, talking about the false narrative. But the part that was so insulting, when she's promoting her employer and said that she went to Jerusalem and not a single Democrat went there. Ms. Owens, let me tell you, 72% of Jewish Americans voted for Democrats. So you did a great job of promoting yourself and playing the victim. And by the way, it's not just Black people who were not stupid by what you said. Americans were not stupid, because I listened to everything you just said. And I hope you can challenge what I said about the number of Blacks, number of Jews who support Democrats. But you did a good job of marketing yourself today, putting yourself in the same boat as the president. Good job, Candace.
All right. So the personal attack, I just want to, for the record, I just want to say the personal attacks continue. That, Leo, you're attacking her character. A personal attack. She's mentioning issues. You're attacking her character and what she said. You're not attacking that.
You're not a leader, in my opinion.
Hold on, let her speak now. Don't talk over the guest.
Let me speak. Let me speak. That wasn't ad hominem attack, and it's childish, and I'm not going to play these playground tactics with you. I'm going to keep the focus on Black America and the things that are actually impacting us. This is an adult conversation that needs to be had. Okay, the shootings in Chicago. It was Laura Ingraham who hosted and had a real conversation with people that were living in that neighborhood about things that are affecting them. And ultimately, this is why the Blexit movement grows. This is why Blacks are exiting the Democrat Party, because ad hominem attacks are not making people feel better about themselves. Ad hominem attacks are not going to impact our financial situation in Black America. It's unfortunate because you consider yourself a civil rights leader. You're just attacking me. You're just attacking me. You haven't actually offered anything that's constructive for Black America.
All right, Leo,
does anyone watching your program honestly believe what she just said? I'll give you a straight. She said Democratic Party want Black people to fail. See, those are talking points, Ms. Owens, because you know deep down inside, just because you disagree with the Democrats, you cannot assume that Democrats want Black people to fail. That's what you just said on national TV.
I did, and I believe that, and I will back that up with facts.
Well, okay,
I will back it up with facts. I will back it up with facts.
You know that's not true.
I want to play something
Laura, you know that's
that
not
was
true.
said today. I
will back it up with facts.
I think a lot of Democrat leaders are freaking out and tried to kill her yesterday at that hearing.
They're afraid.
Because they don't want what she is saying to take hold in other parts of the Black community. Leo, I honestly believe that. I know Candace. And what was said about her implied by Ted Lieu was disgusting. I do, and that's why I want to have a conversation about these underlying issues. That's why we went to Chicago to do that forum. That's why we want to hear from the neighbors that are hurting in Englewood, in the Englewood neighborhood. They're hurting. They're really hurting, and they're not hurting mostly because of white nationalism. That's always going to be a problem, but that's not really why they're hurting.
Here's my request. Here's my request, Laura. I would like to go to Chicago with you and debate Ms. Owens on that issue. I would love to go.
Why do we need to debate? Why don't you want to hear? Why do you want to debate?
Because
why don't you want to go to hear about other people? You want to debate. That's like, why do you want to hear from the people that are
the most diverse party? The most diverse party in the Democratic Party
against
minorities.
Hold on.
Let me speak. I have not said.
Hold on.
Let me speak. I have not said a single thing attacking your character because I don't need to. I am confident in my ideas. I am confident in the fact that Black America is waking up and realizing that we have been missing out. I am confident that the biggest issue facing our community is father absence, which further deconstructs everything that is happening. Stop cutting me off. I didn't cut you off, okay?
You have attacked
I have not attacked you once.
Every Democrat.
I have attacked Democratic policies.
Member of this country.
Democrat policies are hurting Black
She has attacked every Democrat. Every Democrat. She has basically said that every Democrat, the most diverse party of minorities, of people of color, she has just said on national TV over and over again that the Democrats want Black people to fail. Ms. Owens, that's not the person. Those are your words. That's not true.
That is
not true.
Leo,
that's a fact, not an attack.
I would actually take what Leo said with a greater sense of belief and credibility. Had Leo, you said something similar every time a Nita Lowey or a Elijah Cummings just imparts the worst motives on people who disagree with them on policy, and it happens far too often. So the worst motives ever come on the other side. Are you a white person? Then you have too much white privilege. Then you need to sit down and let someone else's truth be heard. I think, Leo, you got your truth out. You got your truth out. Candace got her truth out. And I think we do want to have problem solving done on both sides. We want problem solving on this show. And that means we have different points of view heard. And, Leo, you can come to Chicago. Candace, we actually could roll up our sleeves and get something done, I think, if the three of us actually wanted to do that. So, guys, thank you so much. Candace, great to have you on. Leo, great to have you on.